Senator John Hoeven, North Dakota Republican, is with us now. Senator, you've been on the show before, and I've asked you this question before, but I can't get enough of it. You're a big oil-producing state. How many barrels of oil are you producing now?
Well, we're about 1.4 million barrels a day going up. The only state that produces more is the one you just mentioned, that's Texas. We're second. And then you drop down, Alaska's maybe 600,000 or so. So it's amazing.
This just blows us away because this is a clear indication of America's energy dominance. At 5 million barrels a day, Texas is producing more oil than any OPEC member except Saudi Arabia. Were you expecting this?
Well, what it is, it's the shale play. In North Dakota, it's the Bakken, and then a number of different formations in Texas and other places around the country. But it's this new technology, that's horizontal drilling, directional drilling technology, which not only produces a lot more energy, like you're talking about, Stuart, but it's also more environmentally sound in that you produce a lot more oil with fewer number of wells.
Well, as you know, Senator, the Democrats are pushing this Green New Deal.
Right.
That would basically kill off fossil fuels in coming years. You obviously oppose that.
Right.
Do you think that's a political starter? You think that's a good political strategy?
You know, it's just unrealistic. You're talking about something that'll cost $93 trillion. And it's not just energy. They want to socialize health care, which would wipe out, current health care plans for 160 million people that get coverage through their employers and, through insurance plans that they have right now. So it's not realistic. And furthermore, Stuart, we are reducing our emissions, our CO2 emissions. We're developing technologies that produce more energy in an environmentally sound way, and it creates jobs and a growing economy, and like you say, energy security.
Well, how do you respond to the criticism of North Dakota and other oil-producing states that you, sir, are essentially killing the planet? How do you respond?
More energy, better environmental stewardship, lower costs for consumers. That means higher incomes. I mean, look, it's a win for a country all around, and we are, with these new technologies, more energy, better environmental stewardship. That's a win for America. And of course, it's national security through energy security.
Do you think the planet is in danger because of fossil fuels?
Well, obviously, we want to do things in an environmentally sound way. We all care about the planet, but let's do it with this new technology development that's realistic. And that not only helps us in this country reduce emissions, but other countries adopt our technologies and they get better environmental standards then too.
I'm looking at our screen. I don't think you can see it, but right now the price of oil is $51.83 a barrel. Can your guys in North Dakota, can they make money? Can they make a profit at $51 a barrel?
They can. And the real key here, Stuart, is producing more energy so we keep a stable price at a relatively lower level. That's what is not only good for the industry because we continue to grow and produce more energy, but it's good for consumers. Well, you don't want those big spikes and so forth.
Okay. Senator, you know what kind of a program this is, so I hope you don't mind if I digress just a moment. Sure. Wait for it. I want your opinion on the World Cup game yesterday where the US absolutely slaughtered Thailand 13-0. I say the celebrations, at least, were unsportsmanlike. You want to join the debate? What's your opinion?
My opinion is the women have a great team. I think they're excited that this is the first game. I think they're going to show good sportsmanship and do a great job. And I want them to win that World Cup. So go USA women's team. They got a great team.
Hold on a second, Senator. You're great at like 15, 20-second sound bites. I want a bit more than this.
Sure.
Do you think that the Team USA should have held back a little? After you're winning 6, 7, 8-0, do you really need another 5 goals on top of that?
Well, again, I'm not an expert on this, but I think the number of goals that you score as you go through these preliminary rounds does matter in terms of your seeding and so forth. I'm not sure about that, but I thought I'd seen something on it. I think the bigger point is we've got a great team. I think you're going to see they're going to conduct themselves in a very outstanding way as they go through the tournament and represent our country very, very well.
Senator,
we're behind them 100%.
Oh, yes, I am too. Yes, but do you know that I am being called a socialist because I want the celebrations to be a little more restrained? Can you believe that, Senator? Varney Co, a socialist operation?
No,
please.
No, Stuart. One thing I know: you're not a socialist.
You're a good man. You'll be back soon, Senator John Hoeven. Thank you very much indeed, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes,
you
sir.
Bet.